Good evening, everyone. I'm Dragon with you. And as you can see, I completed the Brawl Day 2, dedicated this time to Rufus. And actually, this time I didn't lose anything. But before showing my teams, I would like to demonstrate you the teams which were offered as those which you can play on auto, and which makes much sense and high win rate. First of all, Marzuki Roberts' team, which is based on Ishmael. As you can see, the main damage dealer here is Ishmael, boosted by Nebula and Sebastian, and you can replace Sebastian. And also we have help from Fafnir, stun the opponent and defend your team. The second option was by Cyan, and also demonstrated by Zeus from Olympus. So this team is based on ID and Amira. So this team is great also. And the idea is you use Morrigan to stop the opponent from resurrecting. And that's actually how you can just go and smash most of the teams. So help of Heidi and Amira should be enough here. Okay, so finally the teams which I used. As usual, I used many teams, but I would like to highlight the core. So the final fight was kind of funny. I wasn't sure if I can win this, but I did it. And let's see the composition. So the core of my team is Dante. Dante plus Fenris can be a top damage dealer on Arena, Grand Arena, and other options. So I know many played Rufus Dante. That's why I decided to keep playing Rufus Dante at day 2 as well. To defend myself from Yasmin, Iris and Celeste, I tried to play Corvus. So actually this was not the best fight, I almost lost it, but we managed to finish this crazy Yasmin with Kayn in the end. So still, that was a nice fight with double tank option, but that's not the main team. You can see that this idea worked for several other options. Don't play crit teams against Amira, but still I won, but still I don't recommend doing that. After that, we have some other options. So when you face mages, then I used Isaac. So just on place on Corvus, I play Isaac here, and that's how I counter mages. And sometimes just for laughs, as you can see, not only mages. So Isaac was still good enough to win against this team, but still, it just was just a test. And here is the composition where I started playing Isaac Dante. For sure, it worked here. And after that, we can see some typical composition. So Ishmael team is the team which won me most of those fights. As you can see, we can play against Iris, Yasmin, Rufus, Aurora even we can play. So this team is great, and I used it in most cases. The idea is simple. So if you are based on physical damage, then you don't really need actually to play Morrigan, because still Rufus will die from physical damage. The only trick I use here, as you can see, is I actually try to manipulate with Nebula's activation. So my fights were not on auto, that's true. I tried to activate Nebula's shots on main damage dealers or supports, which would result into faster victory. So instead of wasting them on Marsa, I smashed the central part or the front line, depending on situation with Nebula's shots, and that helped a lot. So as you can see, the fight was very fast, and in most other cases, I used kind of same team. So we managed to beat many teams with this one. Ishmael is a great damage dealer for sure. And the only thing which I need to add here is I actually started playing not from Ishmael, but from Kark. So Kark pack with Dante on place of Ishmael also was kind of good enough. So as you can see, most of fights were with Ishmael, but here we have a Kark version. Enemy plays Yasmin, and that was a risk, I'm sure. But the idea is pretty similar. So we have 2 damage dealers, we have buffs for them, crit hit chance set on them by Jet. Also, Jet helps a lot with blocking enemy healing, and boosting your characters. So Nebula and Jet are boosters healers. Also, Kark and Dante are main damage dealers, or Dante and Ishmael, or Dante and Isaac. So that's the core of my team, which relayed nicely. So let me show you the fight finally. Option with Kark. I can't recommend it to you, but that was still fun enough. So Kark, look at that. So once again, I burn energy using Nebula only to the damage dealers, mostly. And that results into better damage output. Now we just need to deal with Yasmin, and the thing is, actually, if Kark or Dante is boosted and hits Yasmin, then she will die very soon. So that's my option, how I can play, how I can fight. I really hope that my story will help you as well, and you will fight a team which you like. So this one, if you need more defense or burn something like Kira. Ishmael version, which breaks through enemy defenses very fast. Kark version, just in case you like playing Kark, and, well, not at this situation, but still he can be played. Or even we can play Isaac. Isaac against mages, so not so bad. Okay, so that's my impression. Hope it helps you to decide which team you plan to play, and good luck to you.